Forbes Top 10 Richest in the Philippines. 10. Lucio and Susan Co. $1.7 billion. Lucio CO and his wife Susan are owners of Pure Gold Price Club, a supermarket chain they co-founded in 1998, starting with the location in Mandaluyong City. The chain now boasts more than 350 stores across the Philippines. The family also has interests in gaming, hotels and wine distribution. 9. Rony Tan Caktiong $1.9 billion. Rony Tan Caktiong is the founder and chairman of Jollibee Food, one of the world's fastest-growing Asian restaurant chains. Jollibee operates more than 3,300 eateries in the Philippines and more than 2,500 stores overseas. Jollibee sells Filipino, Chinese, American and European dishes adapted to a quick-serve and affordable format, with partner Enrigue Razon. Caktiong also owns a stake in the fast-growing Double Dragon properties. 8. Ramon Ang, $2 billion. Ramon Ang is the president and vice chairman of one of the nation's oldest conglomerates, San Miguel. Originally a brewer, San Miguel is now a leader in food and beverages, but the bulk of its revenue comes from power and infrastructure businesses. He also owns a substantial stake in Eagle Cement, which he took public in 2016. San Miguel is proposing to build a $15 billion airport and city complex at a 2,500-hectare location along Manila Bay. 7. Lucio Tan, $2.2 billion. Lucio Tan is the founder and chairman of the $2 billion Sales LT Group, which has interests in tobacco, spirits, banking and property development. In 1982, Tan established Asia Brewery, now a subsidiary of LT. The brewery was the only one then to compete with the market leader San Miguel. 6. Andrew Tan, $2.3 billion. Andrew Tan chairs Alliance Global, a holding company with interests in food and beverage, gaming and real estate. The son of a factory worker, Tan built his fortune developing large apartment complexes around Manila. Alliance Global owns the country's McDonald's franchise and listed brandy company Emperador. 5. Jaime Zobel de Ayala, $3.6 billion. Jaime chaired his family's Ayala group until retiring in 2006 when his son, Jaime II, took over. Now Jaime's 7 children control more than one-third of the $3.9 billion revenue conglomerate. His grandfather started with a distillery in Manila, then expanded the business into banking, real estate, hotels, telecommunications, and education. 4. Lance Gokongwei and siblings, $4.1 billion. The 6 Gokongwei siblings, Lance, Rabina, Lisa, Faith, Hope and Marsha, inherited their fortune from their late founder John Gokongwei Jr. Their combined fortune is derived largely from stakes held in JG Summit, which has interests in airlines, telecom, banking, food, power and property. Lance runs JG Summit as its chief executive while his older sister Rabina is chief executive of Robinson Retail. 3. Enrigue Razon Jr., $4.3 billion. Enrique Razon Jr. chairs the International Container Terminal Services, ICTSI, the country's leading terminal operator. ICTSI also has subsidiaries in Eastern Europe, Africa, and the Americas. His hospitality firm Bloomberry Resorts includes the Solar Resort and Casino, its crown jewel, in the Philippines. 2. Manuel Villar $5.4 billion. Manuel Villar is chairman of Vista Mall, formerly Star Malls, one of Philippines' largest mall operators. He also chairs Vista Land and Landscapes, Philippines' largest home builder. In December 2017, his company acquired Real Homes, a developer of mass housing projects and condos, and changed its name to Golden Bria. Villar's wife, Cynthia Villar, is a senator in the Philippines. 1. See siblings $13.9 billion. The 6 C siblings, Teresita, pictured, Elizabeth, Henry Jr., Hans, Herbert and Harley, inherited their fortune from their late father Henry C. Sr. Their combined net worth is comprised largely of stakes held in the group's publicly traded SM Investments and SM Prime. Today SM is one of Southeast Asia's largest conglomerates, with interests in department stores, supermarkets, banks, hotels, real estate and mining. While daily operations are now managed by outside professionals, the siblings sit on the group's boards and guide SM's overall strategy.